Hey, good morning from the Hashknife. Well, it's a less than optimal morning for branding. The cool part's good, but the freezing rain last night didn't help us much. The forecast is going to open up a little bit this morning through this afternoon and be not wet. It won't be raining, so this is a good thing. We're going to have a small family crew show up here. Have some friends scheduled, but they can't. Yeah, there we go. There's the chief cook and bottle washer and ranch boss right there. So we'll gather some cows in. We did a couple of days worth of prep work, getting like that chute put in place, any repairs done. Cattle moved from one pasture to another yesterday with all the calves, a smaller pasture, so that we can easily gather this morning and have everybody in the corrals, and we'll start sorting. And when everybody gets here, have a little meeting about what we're going to do, how we're going to safely do it, and then we will proceed on. And then the cherry at the end of this is hopefully a good barbecue. Anyway, here we go. All right, so we're gonna gather these cows up and get them down there. Lisa's ahead in a side-by-side, and it's got a little bit of cake in it. These cows love that cake. So we kind of got them tuned up to come into that. And Braden's over on a four-wheeler. I detest four-wheelers and I detest side-by-sides for working with cattle, but I'd rather have that. But it works as long as you don't move them too fast and too hard, and then you can do okay. But it's cold this morning. It's about 30 degrees. And these cows are really wanting to move. Everybody's a little bit humped up. You can see their backs are humpy. Horse is even a little humpy. And they'll move quick. So it's a short, small pasture. Won't take us long. We'll get them in the corral. And that's the whole point of moving them yesterday from the big pasture into this smaller one, in order to gather them up quick, not waste a lot of time, not overstress them. And then we can start whole branding process. And there's most of the mob.
Sorting time.
Come on, girl. Good, good. Our Vision 8 Som.
Getting vaccinators already and crew.
And 8 different things were there's eight different diseases we're protecting against with this one alone.
That's gold.
So that one's gold.
Gotcha.
But they are light half, they are liquid gold. Exactly right.
All right, so vaccinations first. We get a vaccination each on one side. And then Braden's coming in with a brand. And then Aaron will vaccinate the other side. Usually takes a while to get the feel again, or just how long to press it. The Hashknife is a 2-brand brand, so that's why you have to use 2. It's got 2 parts to the brand. Do the second vaccination.
Vaccine on this side. So this.
Cat's gonna go this way now, right?
Yellow.
Oh, yellow. Oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah. There's yellow.
If
Good.
it's got a Y on it, it doesn't right?
He kind of what?
If it has a Y on it, it's with a number. Okay.
There's only a handful of them.
Ah, baby. You're
Free!
Okay, so our operation here is not one that we prefer. We got a calf table that we use that we can rotate it from one side to the other depending on what brand goes on it. And what we like to do is have guys that are handy with a rope, or even if they're not handy, they like to help, like myself. And then you have sets of wrestlers, not wrestlers, they're wrestlers with an A, and hold the calves while they're branded and vaccinated. And if they have to be cut or castrated, then we do it that way. We don't castrate our calves at the table anymore. We do that when we have the calves on the ground. When we first catch them after they've been calved, then we'll band them and tag them at that point. It's a lot less stressful. We've talked about that. But today's a good day for this. It's cool. It's cold, actually. The one thing we worry about is that when we put the brand on, that the hide is not wet or got any moisture on it, because then it will cause a steam and a big steam burn. You'll have a big blob for a brand. Calves are dry. We've had some light rain over the night. It froze obviously this morning, but this is not going to cause any heat stress. Calves are dry. The brands are going on really nice, so we'll see how this one goes. See how good our guy that's branding is. Catch him in a head catch, we roll him, and he squeezed him when he pulled it, so it kind of makes him, mobilizes him. And then we've got several different vaccines that we use to vaccinate, protect them against any kind of bad bugs. And then we will do this again in the fall as a precondition, as a booster, so that we can, there, I'm falling down on the guy, so that they have a booster immunity for when they go into a feedlot. That, and these are hard, these calves are slick-haired, so it's hard to hold that brand right on. He's got a good one on that. And this Hashknife comes in 2 pieces, I think, as Lisa already mentioned. Very, very difficult to put that on as a single brand. It's almost impossible. So break it up into 2 parts. And pick the calf up, and then we'll vaccinate on the other side. And this one just happened to be the twin. This is the steer now that he's been banded. And his sister is already in here, and they have done really, really well. Ready? Open up first. A lot of times they will jump right out, but if you hold them by the head and then unsqueeze them, they'll almost always back up. Okay. Yep. Get closer to it, it won't hurt you. I'm not shooting. No, he's serious. I'm serious. Get up there and man up and push that bitch in there. It won't hurt you. I felt that on the squeezer. I feel like big cow. Yeah. She's healthy. Oh.
What number?
108.
Hey, Hashknife.
What? Beautiful. Boy, that's good. Ready?
I'm so sorry.
Nope, that's okay.
Okay, we need to look at tailings. I believe it's a right. This is what I've seen there first.
Okay.
Okay, hit it.
That was a lovely look, Aaron.
Yeah, get the top.
Meanie, miny, mo.
Yeah.
There, it's recording. Well, you call. I'm trapped.
There you go. I just stuck them in the wrong ear
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
when I tagged it.
You're gonna grab another ear. There we go.
Come on, guys, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on, little 48. Come on, honey.